Hello guys, welcome to part 7 of our project. In this video, we're going to upload data into the programs table. So let's click on our database name, ULMS, and then click on the programs table. So right now we have no data, no record inside the programs table. So we're going to import data into it. I already have the programs here. I have the programs that are run by the department we uploaded in the earlier video. That's part 6 of our project. So in the program table, the program table has these columns. You have the program underscore ID, program underscore name, and then department underscore ID. So make sure that it is the same for our Excel file. So I have program underscore ID, program underscore name, and then depth underscore ID. Like we did for the department table. When we were creating the programs table, we linked it to the department table. So inside the programs table, we have a foreign key field, which is the depth underscore ID, which links to the department table. And because during the creation of the programs table, we set the depth underscore ID field to not null, we cannot import the program names without the department ID keys, which is linking to the department table. So like what we did for the department when we were importing, we also do the same for the programs. So we will go into the department table and then we check the IDs. Then we put them under the department field inside this Excel worksheet to be able to link the programs to their corresponding department. So I have a Word file here which contains the department and the programs that are run under them. So I'll be looking at the department name here. I'll look at the program and then go to the database and then check for the department ID. So starting from the department of Computer Science and Informatics, I have a program called BSc Computer Science. So first of all, I'm going to check for the ID for Department of Computer Science inside the department table. So in our database, we click on the department table. Now inside the department table, we look for Department of Computer Science and Informatics. And as we can see, the ID for Department of Computer Science and Informatics is 1. So in my Excel sheet, I'll look for BSc Computer Science and then I'll enter its corresponding ID for the department, which is 1. The Department of Computer Science also runs a program called BSc Information Technology. So inside my Excel worksheet, I have BSc Information Technology here. So I'll input the department ID as 1. The Department of Computer Science and Informatics also runs a program called Diploma Information Technology and then Diploma Computer Science. So I'll search for them. I have Diploma Computer Science. The department ID will be 1, and then Diploma Information Technology, which will also be 1. Okay, so I'm done for the Department of Computer Science. I'll move to the next. which is the Department of Basic and Applied Biology. So I'll go to the database and then check for this department's ID. So in the database, Department of Basic and Applied Biology has an ID of 3. Okay, now let's look at the programs that are being run under this department. We have BSc Biological Sciences, BSc Nursing, and then BSc Medical Laboratory Science. So we search for these programs and then we input the ID for this department. So in my Excel sheet, I look for BSc Biological Sciences. BSc Biological Sciences. Okay, I have it here. So in the database, the department ID was Department of Applied and Basic and Applied Biology 3. So I input 3 for the depth ID field of BSc Biological Sciences. Next one is BSc Nursing. So inside my Excel worksheet, I look for BSc Nursing. I input the ID of 3. The next is BSc Medical Laboratory Science. It is also here. I input the ID of 3. I'm done with the basic and applied biology. Let's go to the Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Under this department, we have BSc Actuarial Science, BSc Mathematics, Statistics, and then Insurance. So first of all, let's look for the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, their ID in the database. So in the database, Department of Mathematics and Statistics is having an ID of 4. So we go to our Excel and then we look for BSc Actuarial Science. BSc Actuarial Science. Where is it? Okay, it is here. So ID is 4. Search for BSc Mathematics. It's also here. The ID is 4. BSc Statistics. Okay, Statistics is also here 4. Search for Diploma Statistics. Diploma Statistics is here 4. Then you also search for Diploma Insurance. Diploma Insurance. Okay, it's also here 4. Okay, we are done for the Department of Mathematics and Statistics. The next online is the Department of Chemical Sciences. So we search for the ID inside our database. Department of Chemical Sciences. The Department of Chemical Sciences is having an ID of 2. So in our Excel, under the Department of Chemical Sciences, they run a program called BSc Chemistry. So we search for BSc Chemistry and we set the ID to 2. Okay. Now under Department of Environmental Management, Fisheries and Water Resources, Department of Environmental Management, we have BSc Fire and Disaster Management. First of all, let's look for the ID for Department of Environmental Management in our database. So Department of Environmental Management, the ID is 7. And under this department, we have BSc Fire and Disaster Management. So we search for Fire and Disaster Management in our Excel sheet. So I have BSc Fire and Disaster Management. I input the ID for the department, which is 7. We search for Diploma Fire and Disaster Management, which is also here, ID 7. Search for BSc Natural Resources. BSc Natural Resources. Okay, BSc Natural Resources, which is also 7. Search for fisheries and aquaculture. We have fisheries and aquaculture. Um, I can't find it. Let's move on. We have diploma natural resource management. So we search for diploma natural resource management. Okay, we have diploma in natural resource management. So 7. We have BSc natural resources. BSc natural resources. Okay, the ID is 7. Now let's go to Department of Ecotourism, Recreation and Hospitality. So we search for its ID in our database. Department of Ecotourism. Okay, it is here. The ID is 8. So under this department we have BSc Hospitality Management. So you search for it and you input the ID for it as 8. We also run Diploma Hospitality Management. ID is 8. Also have BSc Wildlife and Range Management. So let's see if we have it here. BSc Wildlife. Okay, it is here. The ID is 8. Okay, and then in the Department of Fisheries and Water Resources. Let's check Department of Fisheries. Do I have it? Okay, Department of Fisheries and Water Resources. The ID is 6, and they run a program called BSc and Fisheries and Aquaculture. So research for it. BSc Fisheries and Aquaculture. I don't think I have it here, so let me proceed with the data that I have. Okay. Department of Entrepreneurship and Business Studies. So search for this department in the database. Department of Entrepreneurship and Business Studies. Okay. The ID is 15. And under this, they run a program called BSc Resource Enterprise and Entrepreneurship. So I will search in my Excel sheet BSc Resource Enterprise. BSc Resource Enterprise. Okay, it is here. And the ID was Resource Enterprise. The ID was 15. So I'll enter 15 here. So you do this for we will do this for all the programs. Okay, so I've managed to enter the department ID for the programs. In my school table, I've taken out the School of Graduate Studies. This is because the School of Graduate Studies runs graduate programs which falls under these six schools. So the School of Graduate Studies, I added it under the programs. So for example, when it comes to the Department of Computer Science, they run a graduate program called MSc Computer Science, MPhil Computer Science, PhD Computer Science. So we won't let the School of Graduate Studies stand on its own, or we won't categorize it as a school, but rather it will be a program run under the other six schools. Okay, so now let's go to the program table and then import our Excel file. So first of all, I'm going to save this file. I'm going to save it as CSV. So you choose where you want to save it, and then you select the save as type as CSV, delimited. Okay, so it has been saved. And also don't forget to make sure that the column headings in the Excel file is the same as it's the same as the one we have in our database program table. Okay, so inside the program table, we click on imports. We click on choose file. We go and select our file. Save mine on the desktop. Assignments. ULMS program. Okay. You select it, and then under partial import, you increase the value 0 to 1, and then you uncheck the enable foreign key checks. And with that, we are good to go. So you click on go, and it will start to import the data into the program table. So 58 queries executed. Let's browse and check. Okay, So the programs have been imported into the program table. Now, when importing these programs, you remember we unchecked the set enable foreign key checks. We set it to 0. That's we unchecked it, so we have to set it back to enforce the referential integrity. So we click on SQL inside the program table, and then we write this statement. We write set foreign underscore key underscore checks equals to 1. We append our semicolon and then we click on go. Okay, so now we've enabled the checks on the foreign keys. What I want us to do is I want us to query the database for the schools, the department under the schools, and then the programs they run. So we click on the database name ULMS. We click on SQL, and then we write our query statement. We say select school dot school name, comma, department dot department name, comma, program dot program name from school, inner join department on school dot school ID equals departments dot school ID. Then we join this one also to the program. So we say inner join program on departments dot departments ID equals program dot department ID. We append our semicolon and then we click on go. Okay, so the result, the query brought, we have the schools here, the departments, and then the programs under the department. Okay, so our database is working as expected. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this video. In the next video, I will be showing you guys how to import data into the levels table and then the semester table. So you see that it's basically the same thing, the same process. What we did for the departments is the same as what we did for the program. So the same applies to the levels and then the semesters. So see you in the next video, and please, if you have any challenges, please write it in the comment section, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and then also you can also share it to your friends, and don't forget also to click on the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video you get a notification. Okay, bye bye.